I did the video a couple weeks ago talking about how I organize my office and about holding on to paperwork and things. So now I'd like to talk to you about another type of paperwork that you really, at the beginning of the year, is a great time to think about this. And this is getting your affairs in order. And it doesn't matter how old you are, because let's face it, none of us know when we're leaving this earth. So the first thing you want to do is get a will. Even if you don't have a lot of stuff, you still need a will to just make it easier on those who are left behind. So I can tell you years ago, I think I was 30, my father-in-law at the time died of a massive heart attack. And he had not been doing well for a while, but we were all like shocked when he dropped over dead. So my mother-in-law, typical housewife of the 50s, she didn't know where anything was. I mean, she knew where they banked, but he had taken care of the bills. He took care of everything. So she sat down, went through his desk, found no will, nothing. So she had to get an attorney and go through the whole process of having herself named his beneficiary, I guess. That took a while, and it was stress she really didn't need, considering that she wasn't expecting her husband to drop dead. Then, a year later, she's getting ready to sell the house, and she's going through, and in the back of a drawer, underneath a bunch of stuff, here's a will that he never told her he got, never told her where it was. He evidently realized he was in poor health and thought, well, I should have a will, but then hid it. Like, hello, people, get yourself a will and then put it where people know where it is. I've cleaned out estates, and one of the things I'm often asked for is, look for the will. We can't find the will. What are you all hiding it for? You need to name. And some people don't want to do a will because they don't want to say, well, this person gets this and this person gets that, because they don't want to be the bad guy. Well, guess what? You just create havoc among your family members when you don't have a will. So what else do you need beside a will? Well, a medical power of attorney. Now, medical power of attorney is someone who's making decisions for you. And you say, well, you know, unless I get really sick. No. You could be in, God forbid, a car accident or something and be in a coma or something. Somebody needs to be able to make medical decisions for you. So have someone named, someone you trust, as a medical power of attorney. You also need to have a durable power of attorney. That's someone who can take care of paying your bills, make sure your rent or your mortgage is paid, and make those kind of financial decisions and things for you while you're laid up. Both of those are really important. The other thing is a medical directive. Now, I can tell you when my dad got sick with COVID and we knew he wasn't going to make it, I had a very clear medical directive from him as to what he did and did not want. And it still was excruciatingly painful and is still hard for me to this day, the fact that I had to sign the papers to let him die. And I knew that was what he wanted, and I did what he wanted, but don't kind of put that burden on your family to figure it out because you don't want to make those decisions. Sit down and get all that paperwork done. Now, if you're going to tell me, well, I can't afford an attorney, well, I got news for you. When I went and did all my paperwork, I went online. There are a lot of legal sites, and I know the attorneys out there are having a cow right now about this. And if you can afford an attorney, go to an attorney because they're going to give you really great advice. But if you can't afford an attorney, that's not an excuse not to have this paperwork done. Go online. There are a lot of legal sites where you get a 30-day trial period. So you can go on there, sign up. You have to give them your credit card. But then you can sit down and fill out all your paperwork, print it out on your computer, go get it notarized, give it to whomever, or save it, in a spot where people can find it. And then you cancel your membership with the online legal people. It works. It works really well. Also, if you want to find a place to store things, get yourself one of those little tiny fire-safe lockable boxes. You can find one on my Amazon page. I have one listed on there. But go on there, get one of those boxes, keep all those documents there, and let your family know where it is. Because really, if you think you just don't want people to be upset with you or you don't want to make these decisions, you are causing all kinds of headache and pain for your family to have them make the decisions that they don't know whether or not that's what you want. And in the case of a durable power of attorney, like seriously, if you're laid up and no one has a power of attorney to pay your bills, they have to go to court to get that. Don't put your family through that. The other thing I want to talk to you about is the Peace of Mind Planner. Now, I'm giving a couple of these away in January, but really think about getting something like this. And I'm going to tell you why. Let me just tell you what all is in this. And you can find this on my Amazon page too. But first of all, it's got starts out with all your personal information, because there's a lot of things you need. When you pass away, for a death certificate, your mother's maiden name is needed. And that might be something nobody's really remembering. So all your medical information is here. Key contacts, who's supposed to find out about your passing. Other pertinent information about your passing. There is, all your dependents are listed, and you can put that down. All right, important documents, where everything is. And that's not just your will and your power of attorney and everything. That's to do with your checking account, your insurance, your financial stuff. All of that's in there. And there's a whole section for financial things in this book. Then if you have a business, that's all in here. Life insurance policies, where those are. I know with my mom and dad. Dad passed away. Mom goes, I think there's some stuff. You think? Well, where is it? And we were looking through files trying to find things. I don't need that headache. Who the beneficiaries are. Personal property and what's to be done with that. Okay? Again, your insurance. And here's a section that's really, a lot of people don't think about. Your pets. What are you doing about your pets? Who's taking care of your pets? Who is going to be responsible for them? What provisions are you making for your pets? So that's really important. What to pay off, what to close, what to cancel. Email and social media. I've said this before. I've seen people die. I had one client, he got pancreatic cancer, and he was gone within like 4 or 5 months. And it was like a week before he passed that he finally gave his wife the code to his computer to even turn it on, and the codes for all of his accounts and things. So you need to have somebody able to get into your computer and close your social media accounts to know what your passwords are and all of that. That's really, really important in this day and age. There's a spot here for different miscellaneous things. Your wishes. And then, of course, what your last words are. What you want to say to people. So I think this is less than 20 bucks. Like I said, it's on my Amazon page. Peace of Mind Planner. Even with all of this, there's still a lot of stuff, decisions that need to be made when somebody passes away. So don't think that you're taking the easy route and not doing any of this, because you're just making a nightmare for your family. You really are. And especially if you've got multiple people in your family, whether it's a wife, an ex-wife, and a couple of kids, whatever, they're going to start fighting, and it's like, who's going to make this decision, who's going to be making that decision? And it can be a real nightmare. So please, take care of all of this stuff. You can do it for next to nothing, and just make life easy on those who you're leaving behind.